Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to review two skin tints that recently came out on the market, and I'm talking about Revlon Illuminance Skin Tint versus Estee Lauder Futurist Skin Tint. Revlon retails for $18 compared to Estee Lauder is $53 US. They both skin tint, they both have some skincare ingredients in it as well. I will list all of the ingredients on the side so I don't have to repeat myself. I've done a separate video on each one of these products, and today I wanted to review them side by side so you can decide for yourself, is it always worth paying much more money for a product, or does the drugstore sometimes works better? I'm gonna tell you my personal opinion at the end of this video, but you decide for yourself which side did you like more. But first, I wanted to tell you that I got Estee Lauder in the color 2C3 Fresco, and Revlon is in the color 301 Cool Beige. I have aging combination skin. It does get a little oily on my T-zone, but the rest of the face is pretty normal. I do have some fine lines and wrinkles, and at this point of my life, I absolutely love foundations, skin tints, whatever it is. If they include skincare ingredients, I absolutely love it. I usually go for those products. I'm trying to stay looking as young as possible for as long as possible. So let me show you some footages side by side of both of these products, and then I'm gonna go throughout the day and show you how these two products performing. Guys, I'm gonna apply Revlon on this side and we will apply Estee Lauder on this side. So I'm actually gonna start with the Revlon. I absolutely love this skin tint. 100% worth the buy. Okay, I'll apply a little bit on my brush, and I like to use brushes with all of my foundations, skin tints, whatever I'm doing. Look at this beautiful glow, and it's only $13 on Amazon, so this is very affordable. It goes on super smoothly. I hope the color will match too. I'm not really sure. I probably should have tried it first. I do not have any problems wearing this skin tint. I get so many compliments how my skin is so glowing. It looks very smooth and just really, really pretty. If I have to do a little bit of touch-up, I'll for sure do it. Okay, so here is the Revlon. Let's apply Estee Lauder. I'm gonna use a different brush. The color, I'm hoping it's very similar. And this one goes very light, and then it does oxidize just enough to look really, really good on skin, because that would be way too light. And you see, the color have changed. Here's the Estee Lauder side, and this is Revlon side. Which one do you guys like more? Personally, I prefer the Revlon side. It does give a little bit more of that radiance. This goes on a little more powdery and maybe tiny bit patchy, even though this is a skin tint. But I can see more texture on this side. And this is very pricey, $53. This is very expensive for skin tint. They both have really great skincare ingredients. Okay, for some people, maybe this is a little too shiny, but when I'll apply the rest of the makeup, you'll be able to see that most of this shine will go away. It will give just this super natural, beautiful radiance. I'm gonna apply the rest of the makeup, and then we'll be watching these two tints throughout the day, and then I'll give you my personal opinion, which one I like more and why. Well, here is my face with the finished makeup. This is our Revlon side, and it looks really flawless. I love it. This is the Estee Lauder, and it doesn't look as flawless as it is with the Revlon. It did patch just a little bit right in here. You can see I have this wrinkle right in here and on this side, and this side just looks drier and it creased just a little more. And I don't really like how it looks around my mouth right in here. This side just makes me look a little older. The skin on the Revlon side just looks very flawless, super hydrating, just beautiful natural glow. And this one, a little drier, patchier, and I can see the skin texture more on this side. This is the expensive side. It's supposed to look very pretty and flawless, but unfortunately, the Revlon did a better job. I'm gonna come back in a couple of hours so we can see how these two tints performing. 2 hours into our battle between drugstore and high-end tints. And I'm gonna remind you, this is our drugstore side, Revlon, and this is the high-end side, Estee Lauder. Didn't do any touch-ups. I'm not planning on it. I just want to see how it's working throughout the day. You can see it's starting to get a little oily on my Estee Lauder side, which is normal. This is skin tint. This is not a full coverage foundation. I want to show you something. Okay, just look at my face. Look at this side. It makes me look older. Skin tint not supposed to make you look older. It has all of the oils in it. It has such a wonderful skincare ingredients in it. Look at this. You can see the skin texture, like so much more. Look how pretty and sort of filtered looks this side. And it's not like I have more skin texture on this side compared to this side. It is, you can see my fine lines, like I'm not talking about that. But it looks more dry and patchy. I was not expecting it from Estee Lauder. I'll be honest with you. I really, really like their foundations. I love their products. But this skin is just not working for me. I would not be repurchasing it. And this side, gorgeous. Really, really pretty. You guys let me know what you think. Which side do you think looks better? 5.5 hours in, no touch-ups still. So this is my Estee Lauder side. It is starting to separate just a little more and just getting even oilier at this point. This is my Revlon side. It is getting pretty oily around my nose. Still looks very nice and hydrated on this side. This side's starting to look just a little more oily. It doesn't look as patchy. So far, I just don't think there's any reason you should be spending $53 on a product when $15 to $18 products do just as good job or maybe even better job. Last footage for this video, it's been 9 hours since I've applied these two products. This is my Revlon side. This is my expensive Estee Lauder side. I'm gonna start off by saying not always the more you pay, the better stuff you get. And this is sort of a proof in this situation. It got pretty bad around my nose area. It is creasing. It is a little more oily on the Estee Lauder side. It did get oily on my Revlon side as well. But the nose area still looks pretty good. I haven't done any touch-ups or anything like that. So just so you can see for yourself how these two skin tints performing. Still obsessed with my Revlon. I use it every single day. I absolutely love it. This tint gives a lot of hydration and moisture and that radiance to the skin. It looks very natural, but with a lot of healthy radiance to it. At this point, you guys let me know if you have tried either Revlon or Estee Lauder. Which one do you like and why do you like it? I've told you at the beginning of the video that I will give you my honest opinion, and in this situation I'm gonna go with the Revlon. I love it, I use it, I get so many compliments. Unfortunately, with my skin type, Estee Lauder just didn't perform the way I wanted it to perform. It's not a bad product, it just really didn't work for me and my skin. Well, as you could see, I've already mentioned multiple times throughout the videos that I actually prefer the Revlon side a little more than the Estee Lauder. I love Estee Lauder foundations. The ones that I have tried worked perfectly with my skin. For the skin tint, and this is the most expensive foundation and skin tint out of all of them, it's $53 US. And as you could see on the videos, it did get a little patchy and it gives my skin that powdery look, which I was not expecting from the skin tint. It's so funny, when my husband found out that I'm doing a comparison, I went to him. He had no idea which product I used on which side, and he loved the Revlon side a lot more. When I asked him, what do you really like about it? He said, it just looks flawless, it looks beautiful, it looks very radiant, and this side just a little patchy. You can see more texture on my skin. It did crease a little more in fine lines and wrinkles, which something I'm trying to avoid at my age. And with Revlon, I've used it for the last 3 to 4 weeks, and I've got so many compliments just using this skin tint. It's super pretty, it's very hydrating, it does give beautiful radiance and glow to the skin. Absolutely love it. This time a drugstore for me worked a lot better than a super high-end skin tint. Unfortunately, I'm not the biggest fan of this skin tint. I've tried it a couple times now and I just don't go for it at all. And I have been using this one for the last couple weeks and I'm obsessed. Revlon did it again. They have a foundation, Illuminance foundation, and that one I've repurchased multiple times as well. They did it and they did a really amazing job. If you have not tried it, I would highly recommend trying it out. Well, that's it for this video, guys. If you liked it, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for my channel for my weekly videos. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next one. Bye bye.